So in this video, we are going to discuss the weightage of English segment in the IMU-CET. So we are going to discuss the syllabus on the basis of last 3-year questions from 2023 to 2025. So I will divide the syllabus into two parts. The first one is grammar and the second one is vocabulary. So you can see this is the chapter-wise weightage. So if you talk about grammar, there are 5 topics. The first one is tense. From tense, as per the trend, 3 to 4 marks, questions carrying 3 to 4 marks are asked. So basically the total weightage of English segment in the IMU-CET is 40 out of 200, which is 20%. So out of that, tense carries 3 to 4 marks. Conditionals has the weightage of 3 to 4 marks. Voice, when I say voice, we are talking about active and passive. So it could be active to passive or passive to active. Active to passive or passive to active. So you can see this chapter is very important in terms of weightage. So 7 to 9 marks. The question of 7 to 9 marks are asked from this particular topic. Then I was able to see a couple of questions from modal verbs as well. Modal verbs or modals like can, could, may, might, shall, should. And then subject of agreement, 1 to 2 marks out of it. And prepositions, a couple of marks. So the total weightage is around 15 to 20 marks. So basically out of 40 marks, roughly 40 to 50% is from the grammar segment. And when we talk about vocabulary, so here we have 4 different things under vocabulary. First one is synonyms. Synonyms, as we know, they are the words with similar meaning. And then we have antonyms, words with opposite meaning. Then we have one word substitutions. So this particular segment also carries significant weightage. As you can see, 7 to 9 marks. This particular chapter carries 7 to 9 marks. So one word substitution is what? It is basically there is a group of word and you have to replace it or you have to substitute that particular group of words with a single word. For example, if you say, what do you call a person who loves his country or who is devoted towards his country? So that person is called patriot. If a person writes a book on the life history of his own life events and all these things, so that is called autobiography. So that comes under one word substitutions. And then finally we have idioms and proverbs. In the year 2024 and to 2025, I did not see any questions popping up from this particular segment. So idioms, as we all know that idioms are, it's a group of words that does not have literal meaning. What does that mean? It does not have the word meaning. For example, if I write a drop in the ocean. So a drop in the ocean is not, we don't have to go by the word meaning or the literal meaning. A drop in the ocean, we know that ocean is so huge. And when we compare a drop to the ocean, it simply means that we are talking about a very insignificant thing. So a drop in the ocean means something which is not significant or something of no value or zero value at all. So now the question is how to prepare all these topics. When we talk about tenses, so we could see, when we talk about grammar, we could see voice, active and passive voice, or conditionals and tenses. So these 3 are very important topics. So the question is how we go about these topics. So English is a language wherein everything is not black and white. A gray area has to be there, and it is there. So for that, the only way is to understand things conceptually. I mean, if you try to cram some rules and all these things, it's very difficult for you to solve the questions with clarity. So for that, conceptual clarity is very important. फिर हम बात करते हैं vocabulary की. So जो vocab वाला segment है, इसमें synonyms, antonyms का और one word substitutions और idioms का ये जो weightage है, ये majority of this you can cover using our crack IMU-CET book. With this, thank you so much and I wish you all the best. Jai Hind.